parents, if you are watching this video, chances are your baby is somewhere between 4 and 7 months old. And you're probably feeling a little confused, maybe a little anxious. When should I start solids? What if I'm too early? What if I'm too late? My neighbor started at 4 months. My mother-in-law says wait till 8 months. The internet says at 6 months. Who do I listen to? And then there is the guilt. Am I doing it right? Will my baby be okay? Let me tell you something. You are not alone. Almost every parent I meet asks me these exact questions. And I want you to know this confusion is not your fault. There is so much conflicting advice out there from relatives, from friends, from social media. But here's the truth. Starting solids doesn't have to be stressful. It doesn't have to be perfect either. Your baby is going to be just fine. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the basics of weaning, what it is, when to start, most importantly, how to do it with confidence and calm. Not because some guideline says so, but because you will understand what your baby actually needs. So take a deep breath. You've got this. Let's start with a simple question. What is weaning? Weaning is the process of introducing solid foods to your baby alongside the breast milk or formula. It's not about stopping milk, not at all. It's about adding food. Think of it like this. For the first few months, milk is everything. It's food, it's comfort, it's nutrition. But somewhere around 6 months, milk alone isn't enough anymore. Your baby is growing. Their brain is growing. Their body needs more energy, more iron, more nutrients. And that's where solid food comes in. Weaning is not just about filling a tummy. It's about helping your baby learn to chew, to taste, to explore textures. It's about building a healthy relationship with food. It's about teaching them that eating is not scary, not forced, but enjoyable. This phase is also about you. It's about learning to trust your baby's cues, to let go of comparison, to stop worrying about what every other baby is doing. Because every baby is different, and that's okay. Now, the big question, when should I start? Here's what you need to know. Most babies are ready for solids at around 6 months of age. Not exactly at 6 months, not on their 6th month birthday, but somewhere around that time. And the key word here is ready, not age exactly, readiness. So how do you know your baby is ready? Here are the signs. First, your baby can sit up with support. They don't need to sit completely on their own, but they should be able to hold their head steady and sit with a little help. Why? Because eating solid food requires balance. If they are flopping around, they could choke. Second, they have lost the tongue thrust reflex. Now, what's that? It's that automatic reflex where babies push food out of their mouth with their tongue. This reflex is there to protect them when they are very young, but it starts fading around 4 to 6 months of age. If you try to give food and it keeps coming back out, not because they don't like it, because their tongue pushes it out, they're not ready yet. Third, they show interest in food. They watch you eat. They reach for your plate. They try to grab your spoon. They are curious. This is a sign that their brain is ready to explore eating. And fourth, they are hungrier than usual. Even after a full milk feed, they seem unsatisfied. This isn't just about teething. It's not about growth spurt that lasts a day or two. It's a sustained increase in appetite. Now I want to address something. A lot of parents ask me, Doctor, my baby turned 4 months, can I start? And here's my honest answer. Starting before 6 months, especially before 4 months, is not safe. It can increase the risk of infections, allergies, and digestive issues. Your baby's gut is still developing. Their tongue reflex is still active. There is no benefit to rushing. On the other hand, waiting too long, beyond 7 or 8 months, can also cause problems. Your baby might miss out on important nutrients like iron. They might have trouble learning to chew. So the sweet spot? Around 6 months. But don't obsess over the date. Watch your baby. Trust their signs. Let me clear up a very common misunderstanding. When you start solids, milk does not stop. In fact, milk remains the most important part of your baby's diet for several more months. Let me say that again. Milk is still primary. Solid food at this stage is called complementary food. That means it complements milk. It adds to it. It doesn't replace it. So if you're breastfeeding, continue breastfeeding. If you're formula feeding, continue the formula feeding. In the beginning, solids are more about learning than nutrition. Your baby is learning to taste, to chew, to swallow, to experience different textures. They are not going to eat a full meal on day 1, even day 10, and that's completely normal. Some parents worry, my baby only ate 2 spoons, that enough? Yes, it is, because the rest of their nutrition is still coming from milk. Over time, over weeks and months, solid food will slowly take up more space in their diet. But that happens gradually, not overnight. So please, don't stress if your baby eats very little at first. Don't force them to finish the bowl. Don't compare them to other babies who seem to eat more. Even baby has their own pace. And your job is not to push. Your job is to offer and let them explore. Milk and food can and should coexist peacefully for a long time, even up to 1 year and beyond. Now, I know you probably have 100 more questions. What food should I start with? How much to feed? What about allergies? Can I give dal, roti, ragi? Don't worry, we are going to cover all of that. This is the first video in this series. In the coming videos, I'll talk about which foods to start with, how to prepare them, how to introduce variety, and how to handle common challenges like fusel or gagging. I'll talk about textures, purees, mashes, finger foods. I'll also talk about iron-rich foods because that's important. I'll talk about what to avoid and why. But here's the thing, you don't need to learn everything today. You don't need to have it all figured out before you even start. Weaning is a journey, not a test. Take it one day at a time, one spoon at a time, and trust that you will learn as you go. Before we wrap up, I want to share a few common mistakes we see parents make. Not to scare you, but to help you avoid unnecessary stress. Mistake number 1, starting too early because of pressure. Let us say, start now, the baby is too hungry. Friends say, my baby started at 4 months of age and it was fine. But every baby is different, as I said. Just because someone else's baby started early doesn't mean yours should. Wait for readiness, not for social pressure. Mistake number 2, forcing the baby to eat. I see this so often. Parents make a bowl of food and they want the baby to finish it. When the baby turns their head away, they keep trying. Distract with toys, screams, they beg, they bribe. But don't do this. Forcing food creates a negative relationship with eating. Your baby knows when they are full. Trust them. Mistake number 3, comparing babies. My friend's baby eats everything. Mine only eats 2 spoons. That baby loves dal. Mine spits out. Comparison is the enemy of a calm parenting. Some babies take to solids quickly, others take weeks. Both are normal. Mistake number 4, stopping milk too soon. As I said earlier, milk is still the main source of nutrition. Don't reduce milk feeds just because you started solids. Let your baby decide how much milk they need. Mistake number 5, fear-based feeding. If I don't give solids now, my baby will be anemic. If I give the wrong food, my baby will choke. Fear makes everything harder. Yes, there are guidelines, yes, there are safety tips, but feeding your baby should not feel like walking on a tightrope. It's okay to learn. It's okay to make mistakes. Your baby is resilient and you're capable. So here's what I want you to remember. Starting solids is not about perfection. It's not about following a rigid schedule or ticking boxes. It's about your baby and your unique, wonderful baby learning to eat. And it's about you learning to trust yourself. You don't need to know everything right now. Just need to be present, to observe, to respond, to offer food with love, not pressure. Your baby will show you what they need. All you have to do is just watch and listen. In the next video, I'll talk about what foods to start with and how to prepare them. Thank you for watching. See you in next video.